Yes, sir, boys. It's your boy G. We back with another episode. Continuing conversations. Today, we actually had to pull up on my boy Wealthy.
Sir, we here, man.
And we're in his studio, man.
We stopped by.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing, I can't lie. We're gonna get a little cut and a little chopping it up. You feel me? I figured why not get the cut in while we chop it up, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, bro. This sweet is tough. The sweet is. So how long have we been here for?
I've been here just hit a month. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
How'd you find out about this particular location?
Another barber recommended. He told me, yeah, just go ahead and do it. And it was over space over here. It was about a month wait time, but yeah, I ended up pulling through with it, putting the deposit down. I love it.
Hell yeah, these are fire. So what are these? Let's check these out.
TPOB, man, most quiet, powerful clipper I done got. I just got them recently, bro.
Yeah, okay. What's the ticket on these?
Man, Black Friday, I got clipper and trimmer 110 total. With shipping, yeah, bro. Still. Not texting and they good quality.
Nah, it's smooth. I can't lie. Yeah. Shit is quiet too. I like really the people that it's on.
What you working with at your shop? I seen you had like the detailers.
Yeah, so this is what's funny, bro. It's like when I first started cutting, bro, like it was 2016, 2015, you feel me?
Yeah.
And so this is like before Babylus really came and took over, you feel me? This is when like honestly the magic clips were the only clipper on the market that was cordless, you feel me?
Yeah.
And then the senior came out cordless, and when the senior came out cordless, everyone was jumping at it, you feel me? Well, I learned how to cut on the fast feeds, you feel me? The ostrich drums, you feel me? So when I transitioned from the fast feeds to the seniors, it was when I got up in the shop because, bro, majority of the people at North Texas at that time, bro, they was all seniors, you feel me?
Yeah.
And when the cordless came out, bro, oh yeah, they was over that, all over that. But I was on the corded, I can't lie, just because of the power, you feel me?
Yeah.
I was real big on the power of it. Like I was a fan of like having a more torque clipper because the way that I cut is like more with my corners, you feel me?
Gotcha.
Rather than like doing the heavy lifting with my guards, I'd rather do a lot of the heavy lifting with my corners so that I can keep the power. But yeah, so I run with those, and then when it comes to detail, bro, it's funny, but like I found that the detailers, bro, the wall detailers, like that blade, bro, if I get it sharpened, like I have this little tool that I sharpen it with.
How you do that? Them out the box be too sharp for me. I got some,
Really?
bro. I can't even use them, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Them sharp, yeah.
So what I do, like the key that I do with them is like, cause I know automatically they gonna be kind of sharp. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'll set the blades back. You feel me? Like probably like maybe like half a centimeter. You feel me?
Gotcha.
And that way, if I press in, cause same thing, yeah, like out the box, if you're hitting with them, you feel me? Like you press in, you feel me? Like hey, you really gonna tag someone,
Come on, yeah.
and not even mean to. You feel me? Like that
Yeah.
for me was what was frustrating. It's like yeah, there's a lot of bro. I got a lot of times when I was younger, bro, just trying out new clippers, bro, and not knowing them. That's why like the best advice that I got and really that I give is like, when it comes to new clippers, and especially if you cut your own hair, which I feel like every barber should cut their own hair, then I definitely think with cutting your own hair, bro, it makes sense to cut your own hair with the new product, you know what I'm saying? And really learn the clipper, or learn whatever the new product is. Because there have been times that I've grabbed stuff out the box, and I hit it on myself, and I'm like, yo, this is horrible, bro. I don't know how from factory, but you know, they're just assembling things. They're not really too focused on like how it cuts, you know?
Yeah.
The lick rate is gone type shit. But so now fill me in, bro. What is new in your world, bro? When it comes to the shop, what do you have coming soon with this, bro?
Coming soon.
Because I know you and me, bro. We talked last time about potentially doing some type of collaboration in terms of like a giveaway or something like that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm definitely feeling with the holidays and everything, bro. Like we might have to throw a little something in motion.
Yeah, man. I'm really everything, bro.
Yeah.
ABG. Anything, anybody can get it. But yeah, it's about 10 days or so from Christmas, I'm willing to do that.
Yeah.
Discounted cuts, something like that, give away toys,
Yeah.
cuts for the homeless. I'm willing to do that, man.
Like, yeah. Y'all boys stay tuned then, bro, because I think me and Zay finna put something in motion. For sure, for sure. One, so it was funny, bro, a question that I got recently from a client that now I want to ask you. So, one of my boys, bro, he goes to college, you feel me? Yeah. And going with his degree and stuff like that, he's like at a place to where he feels like college maybe isn't benefiting him as much as he once thought, you feel me?
Yeah.
And when it comes to like what he's doing and stuff, he has a side business that he's been working on, really like a full-time business, you feel me? But since he's in school, he calls it like a side hustle, you feel me? Just pulling in good money, I can't lie. Okay. And he's at a place to where, like, you know, both of his parents, they both went to college, you feel me? They both went that route. Do we have a comb by chance? We got a comb?
That top drawer.
Top drawer. Yes. And so he's at a place to where, like, his parents, they both work a good job, you feel me? Like, I think his mom's, like, a nurse and his dad works, for some type of insurance or something like that. But they both went to university, you feel me? Okay. And so that's kind of the route that they've gone and the route that they're, like, very adamant on him going. So that's what he's done. But, like, he's peeping with his side business. Like, he sees a lot of, like, he was telling me a whole lot of plans that he had. And, like, I ain't gonna lie, to me it was like, bro, like, you execute all the things you're telling me, you know what I'm saying? Like, even like 12 months, 18 months, you know, it could be a totally different situation. Something tangible, too, that you could show to people, you know what I'm saying? Like, what would you say, bro, to kids, bro, that are coming in with, like, I know for me, whenever I was younger, bro, like, my dreams were something that I didn't tell to a lot of people. I kind of just took action on them because I had seen other people tell them to people and they get knocked down.
Yeah.
How do you kind of move when it comes to talking to the youth about their dreams and things like that?
I say do what you love. That's going to beat anything because starting with this, you know, they say, okay, well, barbers make X amount, barbers don't do this, barber is not a real career. But fast forward 5 years later, I'm doing what I love and I'm getting paid. I'm getting compensated for it. It's worth it. Tangible, intangible, it's all worth it. So I say do what you love and keep working towards it. Don't focus on the money at first. I mean, you got to do what you got to do to survive and to prosper. But yeah, do what you love, bro, because I could be a doctor. I don't really want to be a doctor or work or be an open heart surgeon. That's not what I love to do. It might pay good money, but it's not what I love to do. So eventually it's going to fizzle out and I'm going to be unhappy. So do what you love and eventually the money's going to come for sure with anything. Not for
Because anything, what I've learned, bro, is like anything scalable, you know?
Exactly.
Because business is business, to where it's like there's going to be sectors to any business model that are the same. You know what I'm saying? Like that across the board you can use to scale.
Yeah, product or a service. That's the only two ways to get paid, bro.
And so then tap in with me on the value that social media has had, bro, when it comes to your business, bro.
Social media is everything. I never paid through like booking apps to send clients, or I did the card thing maybe a month or two, but social media ultimately is gonna work for sure. Everybody's on their phone. Your mom, your aunt, your little brother, your granny. Your granny is on her phone. She gonna see your content, bro. So it beats a million cards. Think about the time it takes for you to pass out 1 million business cards.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw someone say that recently, and I was like, yeah, that's a good way of putting it, bro.
It's facts.
Because even grabbing, like, you know, 100, 200K, like, on your dashboard, how it will say, like, how many views you have for the month and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Even grabbing something like that, you think about it, like, how long would it take from a foot traffic perspective? Like, bro, barbers back in the day, that's why I got so much respect for OG barbers, because it's like, they was straight word of mouth, bro. They was straight word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, and still getting booked up. No social media at all.
Yeah. But take all revenues, but social media, that's non-debatable. You gotta go social media, no matter what you're doing. Catering, dog grooming, bro, go social media. Somebody's gonna see you. I'm telling you, changing my life, bro.
No, it's real. Which is crazy, bro, because I remember back in the day, bro, when I cut up, like, when I got in the shop, bro, in 2018, that was around the era that like barbers would only post afters. Some barbers were on the before and after, but barbers were just posting straight afters, bro. On like some barbers would have that Canon in their station, you know what I'm saying, or have that Sony in their station, and pull it out, bro, and take the picture of just the after. And I would do like the content of like before and afters and stuff like that, and like tutorials of the whole cut, like just because I ain't gonna lie, bro, I was young and I saw other barbers doing it on social media. I didn't see any barbers in front of me doing it in real time, you know what I'm saying? But I saw barbers on social media doing it, and it was something that I was like, yeah, bro, nah, I think this could be decent. And it's crazy to see how far it's came, bro, because like I remember like some of the barbers even being like, bro, G, like, what you doing with the video stuff, bro? Like, why don't you just take pictures of the before and after? You feel me? And like, I'd be like, fam, like, I feel like the content can really do something, because for me, the people that I was cutting were younger. You know what I'm saying? And so like, they were on social media watching my videos. They were seeing the work that I was putting out, to where they were like, okay, bet, like, it's not like I'm going to G shop and I've never seen what G's done. Like, I already seen 15, 20 cuts. Now I'm finna go. You know what I'm saying?
What it is, bro.
And that was something that I peeped game on that like really, really elevated the clientele for me, bro. Like, that's how I think I got my name out there enough to, because you know, whenever you start cutting in high school and stuff like that, and I know you started cutting when you were really, really young, so it's like when you were a barber in high school, it's like all of the clients is gonna come really from your school. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the most part. But like, you gonna have some clients also that come from other schools and stuff like that. The more you get your name out there, obviously, the more it's gonna go. But social media allowed me to capitalize off of, you know, the fact that Denton had 3 high schools. You know what I'm saying? We had Ryan, we had Gary, we had DHS.
Yeah.
And so I seen like, okay, bet if I can just get it out there to, you know, 1,000, 2,000 people and grow that out to 3, 4, 5K, like, decent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Social media is powerful, bro.
Yeah, it's a little bit of an age thing. I know I could not.
So what do you mean with that? What do you mean with that? With an edge?
No, an age.
Oh, an age. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
meaning I might have a cat who's 14, 15, might come in, not say a word in the chair, and he might repost, tag me in his cut. That's however many followers he could have. 1,000 followers. That's 1,000 people who gonna see my work. And he didn't say anything.
Yeah.
I know there's that versus with the older generation, it's a little okay, word of mouth. Sometimes people be stingy with their barber, but I know for sure with the younger cats, that's how we communicate.
Right. Well, and I learned too that like, you know, you could get it out. This was something that I thought was interesting. It's like, you could go get it out to 10,000 people. Let's say you have a bigger audience. You feel me? You go get it out to 10,000 people. But if 10,000 people are seeing it, you feel me? And of the 10,000, only 10% are engaging with it, and of that 10%, only like 2-3% are really like hitting you back, really in the comments. This, that, the third. It's like the audience doesn't have to be huge for you to cultivate it. You know what I'm saying? Whether that be with the product, service, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you were saying, it's like it's just a matter of having an audience that is interactive. Like that's something recently that I've been big on. Is like doing posts and getting people to engage with the comment section. You feel me? Because like the hashtags and stuff like that was what really used to push videos, and especially the reels on Instagram like a year, 2 years ago. You know, those hashtags were powerful. You feel me? Like I've seen recently the hashtags kind of not be as crucial, but lighten up the comment section being pivotal. Because if you're getting, you know, if they're shooting it out to that first 1,000 people, and of that first 1,000 people, you know, 50 people, 100 people comment, well, shoot, they're going to shoot it out to that next 5,000 people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you go grab 100, 200 comments, like, that's a...
Right, you got to realize, if you get 10 views, that's 10 different people who are actually humans who seen your stuff.
Bro.
Imagine 10 people jumping you. Somebody told me that, and I was like, okay, once you think about it like that,
imagine 10 people what, jumping you?
Yeah, jumping you.
I'm dead. Not
it's hard to fight 10 people, bro. The 10 people is a lot, bro. Don't take nothing for granted. They definitely seen it, even if they don't say nothing. People, trust me, they see your work, man.
Not sure. Well, and that was like, I seen that reel that was going viral for a minute of like showing, you know, 10 people in a room, then showing 100 people, 500, 1,000 people. Bro, 1,000 people in a room's a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's where, like, I think not being so focused on the numbers, you feel me? Like,
consistency. That's what it's about, bro. Especially with the algorithms and people, like if they see a video of you doing whatever content, whatever business you do for 30 days straight, even if they don't support you that day, it might be 2 months, it might be six. They know what you do. If they see me do haircuts every day for 3 months, even if they don't get haircuts, they know I cut hair.
That's real.
It's
Nah,
that
yeah,
simple.
that's real.
It's hard, but it's simple.
And it might not be them the books. It might be them seeing that you cut so much that then they send you a client because they see someone post on their Snap story, "Hey, I need a barber," ooh, or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it could be something slight. Yeah, nah, that's real. That's real. What what are you looking forward to when it comes to the new year, bro? Do you do the like you know, like how people give things up or like gearing up for the new year? People kind of like take a look at things and see how they want to transition.
I mean, definitely take a look at things, but I'm more so if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it now. Why wait
That's real.
till then? I
That's
don't.
real.
Yeah, I just changed. I ain't
That
gonna
was
lie.
the whole like day one in one day. You know,
Yeah,
that was the thing with like the clothing brand, bro. It's like it didn't make sense when I was on probation, paying out all this money to the system to start the brand. You know what I'm saying? Like it made sense to stack the chips that I was making, cutting hair. You know what I'm saying? Just stay down.
Yeah.
And kind of off that delusion, bro. Like we said last time, bro. Like there's power in that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, but just do it, cause then with New Year's, like, not yeah, like resolutions or commitments. Now it ends up being bad. Like, okay, well, I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna start working out, or I'm gonna stop drinking. Now somebody see you around July and you at the bar having a margarita. Now you look bad because you done made a year promise off a minute feeling or a minute emotion, man. So it just, I'm not really with that. Yes, I look at what good and bad happened throughout the year, but I just look at it as a new year and I'm gonna do better. But I'm just overly commit to something.
nah, that's real.
What about you? What about your new year, your resolution?
For me, bro, like since having the kid, bro, and really like stepping into new things with the brand, bro, like my biggest thing is really just to like be a lot more ground level with it. Like I want to hit a lot more events. You feel me? I want to do a lot more, even structuring my own events. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's something that like I realized this past year I find passion in is like doing events. Whether that be hosting or just like being a vendor at them or just being a part of the creative process or like all three, you know what I'm saying? But hitting events, bro, that's the biggest thing is just getting out there, bro, and being a lot more foot soldier. You feel me?
That's where it's at. Getting events. That's how I ended up ultimately meeting G, running into a BarberCon. You gotta go to stuff like that.
Not facts.
Whatever area you're in, you go to the events, get out there, bro.
Nah, BarberCon was smooth.
Yeah, it was fun, bro.
We definitely gonna have to hit BarberCon next year as well. Yeah. That was your first BarberCon, man?
Nah, I've been to the past 2 or 3 BarberCons in Dallas.
Oh,
yeah, I make it priority, man. You gotta get out there. You could be the best barber, the best anything, but if nobody knows who you are, then it's pointless to me.
No, yeah, the power network, everything, bro. Everything, bro. No, yeah, these are fire, bro.
Especially with little kids, bro. I noticed, like, cutting with them, like, they be more scared of the sound, not even the clipper.
Huh?
So when you have a clipper that they can't even hear, like, it soothes them. It makes them not be tripping about all that. Okay, Sweet too, it's estheticians, and they... When you get in the lineup, this is what you're supposed to do. Just close your eyes, relax. Don't be fidgeting.
Now that, bro, it's funny because a whole bunch of different, over the years, a whole bunch of different reactions, bro, that I've seen, bro. That just shows you, bro, like, you'd be surprised, bro, like, I don't know. I would just think that I would think it'd be kind of like second nature, bro, to just close your eyes. You know what I'm saying? But people be looking everywhere, bro. Everywhere.
I don't know what it is. Like, do you not feel safe? Like, do you not trust a barber? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, by having your eyes open? Like, is the people hunting you down? I don't know, man.
Um. Nah, I was gonna say,
You
bro.
don't think we should go from this side?
Yeah, you can.
We can't see it. We cross over.
Yeah. And then just click on this and it focuses. Okay, but bro. So tell me this, bro. When it came to cutting hair, especially when you were younger, bro. When did you like? What made you decide like, okay, but now I'm old enough to really put myself out there? You know what I'm saying? Start booking clients, start cutting up homies. Like, when did that really like, okay, but now I'm not just like cutting hair in the room or like, obviously going with Pop to the shop and shit. Now it's like, nah, I'm taking my own clients. I'm actually going to go with it.
Um, uh, that's a great question.
Because I wanted to ask you that last time and I forgot to, and I was like, damn.
Okay, well, what probably towards because I played football till my senior year. Had a
Okay.
couple offers, Sam Houston, SFA, to play football, but I realized I would ultimately end up cutting. So after that, I was gonna go straight in the shop. Honestly, I wasn't licensed school. I wasn't even thinking about that. But
Yeah.
that's when I like took it as, oh, I'm gonna go get my license and start a career. But probably seventh, eighth grade, that was when like
Okay.
I'm like, okay, I need a book schedule. I'm gonna learn how to run a business. That's when that started. But
Yeah.
even with the school thing, I wasn't gonna go. The person who my father was working for offered him or ultimately ended up working for, offered him a job. Like, shit, you want to work for me? And my pops like, man, I've been doing this. I don't know how long. It's gonna take something for that. And thank God, I was blessed to receive a scholarship through him. Like, he covered my whole school tuition.
Oh, that's fire, bro.
And I'm trying to hire my pops. So that's how the school thing came about. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't have them money. I wasn't
Yeah.
thinking about no school. But that
Yeah.
was the Lord, bro. Like, that was
Nah,
a blessing.
facts. Nah, that's real. Nah, Babylon took over, bro. That's the one thing I will say is like, they came out of nowhere, bro, and like no one knew who Babylon was, bro. But everyone just saw on social media people cutting up with gold clippers. That's why I copped some, bro. I was the first dude in my shop to cop some, and they were right. The only critique that I have with those is like on the actual battery itself when it comes to the cord, bro. It has like that copper coping on the inside of the outlet, the prong that goes in there. You feel me? Like that shit'll come off, bro. I've gone through like 20 batteries. That's the only thing I'll say is like I've gone through so many cords because once that thing comes off, it's cooked, bro. Like you have to be real gentle with that, like real gentle with it.
I ain't never heard that.
That's crazy.
I ain't never heard that.
I would have sworn you would have been like, oh yeah, bro. That's Now it was funny because when I went to the shop because it got to the point I was like had to ask another barber. I'm like, bro, am I the only one going through this? And he's like, bro, G, that's why I put him up, bro. I love him to death. But and to be honest with you, I think that's why they created the detachable batteries on it. That's the only thing the batteries can improve on them joints. Besides that, I'm there every day of the week. Nah, I like these JRLs.
Yeah, in my like power cooking, they helpful.
That's crazy, bro. In middle school, starting to actually cut up people, take clients and stuff.
Yeah, sacrifice like
That's real.
these people are my friends, but then you trying to run it like a business and not mix it. So like, yeah, I lost friends. Like,
That's
we
real.
got serious, bro. Like,
That's real. And so, what would you, bro? What would you say to that? To the barber that's 17, and he, he booked up at $20 a piece because he's cutting up the homies, and he's lacing. Like I ain't gonna lie, his cuts are $40, $50 cuts. So eventually he's like, I need to get there. I need to get to 40, 50. Like, what do you say to bro that's at that place, but he's also like, dang, I'm not trying to lose majority of the clientele. Like, who am I gonna cut if I don't cut up my boys? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's been majority of the clientele has been the guys that are paying the dough. So then if I say, okay, if I'm going 40 ball, I'm going 50 ball, I know for sure I'm losing them.
bro, I would say change your scenery or environment, whether that be moving to a new city once you're done with school, moving to an actual shop or a different shop. But I ain't gonna lie, like that's one of the worst parts I feel about barbering is you fall in love with it because it's your friends, family who you cutting. And you really, the better you get, you gonna lose them. Like, bro, I don't even cut most of my friends now. Like, for real, it's
That's real.
that's the real answer. Like, you gonna lose them. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
You gonna see them, and they gonna have a different barber.
That was something I had to wrap my head around, especially when I was younger.
Come on.
It was like, because there was a point when I transitioned and I went to Carrollton and I got a private suite. And
You been Carrollton?
that's what I'm saying. And bro, to all the OG clients, bro, everyone that remembers Carrollton, bro, if you remember Carrollton, that right there, I appreciate you. Because, yeah, bro, it was a 40-minute drive. And clients were coming from Denton to Carrollton. But then when it turned into was like, there were some people that couldn't come to Carrollton just with the shit they had going outside of work and stuff. So then I was like, okay, well, what we can do is I'll come back to Denton and on these 3 days I'll cut up. You know what I'm saying? Like all the other days I'm in Carrollton now.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, tell me why on those 3 days it'd be like 15, 20 heads. Everyone's booking on those 3 days. So I had to just, okay. It made more sense to not be out that ways. And I started putting the money into the crib. You know what I'm saying? Where I was cutting up at. And that was smooth, I can't lie.
When did you transition? Cause I had you on Snapchat. I was like 15, 16, and you was at the crib. Yeah, like when you was you was at the house.
Yeah.
You had to like not closet, like the hanging racks, the clothes and shit in there.
Yeah.
But like when did that? Were you 3 days in? How did walk me through that from the house to suite or shop or school?
Okay. So when I was what age? I'm trying to think. You said from when I was in school?
Yeah.
To then like getting the clothes going and everything like that?
You was, I think, still getting the clothes. I think you already had them, but like from just the transition from the house to a different scene, whatever that was.
Okay, yeah. So from my parents' crib, you're saying? Yeah. Not, okay, bet. So boom. So I moved out of my mom's house on my 18th birthday and got my own apartment. And the apartment was smooth, bro. I can't lie to you because, it was my first opportunity to really go hard with cutting. I was adamant on that. Like, my first crib, bro, had no bed in it. Like, I was kind of tripping on that. Like, I had a couch that the clients would come in and sit on because my room was the shop.
Mm-hmm.
And I had 2 homies that were living with me. But outside of that, bro, there was no bed. And, like, clients would ask me, like, bro, G, where do you sleep? I'm like, bro, right there. And, like, bro, G, you tripping.
Mm-hmm.
But it's because, like, that was my first time being able to really, like, control my environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, and my parents, like, like I told you earlier, last time we meet, like they love me, they support me. They just didn't understand barbering. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like they weren't gonna let me cut people all hours of the night in their garage. You know what I'm saying? Like there was a certain time clock that I had to move on with that. So
Me too. My mom was married to a barber and she was not going for them after 8, 9. What?
that's
Man,
it,
we
right?
Trying to sleep.
That's it, yeah. And so that for me was my first opportunity to really like see, okay, bet G, like let's see what you got. Let's see how long you can go. And I was putting up hours. I can't lie. Like that's where I think I really got to perfecting like customer service when it came to the cuts, because like prior to that I had always had decent customer service, but that was to the standards of like whatever shop I was working in. You know what I'm saying? Like once I was in my own location, bro, especially at the crib, like I was able to control a lot more. You know what I'm saying? That was my first chance of like really seeing, okay, bet besides this conversation that's going on with the whole shop, you know what I'm saying? Like, and obviously the little how's shit been, how's work, how's fam, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how do I get to really know the client better and just make the service overall better? Because I don't want bro to come through and every time him be like, fuck, G gonna ask me the same 7 questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not gonna make someone want to come back. At least for me, it wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so that's where I took that opportunity to really understand the clients, bro, and like what each of my clients was really like striving for, to see like how I could fucking help. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause sometimes like shit, there's not too much that we can do. You know what I'm saying? Besides just believe, but like even just believing is powerful. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the power of belief is something that people can't really take away from you. And so whenever I transitioned, bro, like it was my first opportunity to believe in myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, and really test that and see like, okay, bet, like, yeah, G, you've been telling yourself you're gonna cut, you're gonna do this, that, third, but like at the end of the day, now if it don't work, what are you gonna do? Like I was gonna go back to mom and dad's house after losing the full ride scholarship and be like, bro, it didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't the mentality that I was willing to accept. You know what I'm saying? And so like that's why I think it worked for me in terms of cutting hairs, because like I went so back against the wall that it was like, okay, this either works or I'm like not just back to square one, but like even a little bit further behind on that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I could have just gone to college, accepted the full ride, taken that serious, boom, move forward, transition. You know what I'm saying? But like for me, I was adamant on like, nah, this barber stuff has something for me. Like there's something that the barbering did for me that just like going and working a job, bro, like no matter what I was gonna make off of it, like couldn't necessarily do. And I think that's why for me, like regardless of like the clothes and everything like that, like I'm still so passionate about cutting hair. You feel me? It's because like I know barbering is something that's done a lot for me. And it's like that art that like, bro, I suck at drawing, I suck at art in so many other ways. It's like the only time that I feel like, besides like with the clothes, you know what I'm saying? Obviously.
That's crazy. A client asked me the other day, like, you could cut here, are you good at drawing? And I'm like, bro, low key, nah, but it don't affect cutting. That's crazy that you said that. Me
It
too.
don't,
I feel like I'm not the best artist. Like drawing, I'm not.
Yeah,
good
me
at
neither, bro. Me neither, bro. And I never was. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but I've definitely learned that when it comes to with this shot, Corey, actually, let's go like boom. Let's come down. Let's go like boom. Right here. Come down. Not even all the way. I'm saying like boom, right there. Cool. But not yet, and that's why, bro, when it comes to like chopping it up with different kids that are at that transition phase to where they're 18, 19, and they're starting to really see, okay, bet I'm either gonna have to work a job that I don't want to work, or I'm gonna have to put in an abnormal amount of work into something that I am truly passionate about. You know what I'm saying? Like to be able to bring value to the marketplace, to then be able to do this full time. You know what I'm saying? Because like, even when it comes to the clothes, bro, like I knew that I wasn't just gonna be able to drop clothes and it just magically work. You know what I'm saying? Like it something that I heard that I resonated with was like it was this podcast and dude was talking about like, you know, it takes so much work and so much effort to make it look effortless. You know what I'm saying? And like I resonated with that because I was like, bro, it's the truth. Like, especially when it comes to the brand, like there's people that have hit me up and they've been like, hey G, I'm trying to start a brand, this, that, the third. And like for them, I definitely think that they think that it's like not all of them, but some people I've noticed that they think that it's a very like A B C D boom, we're done. You know what I'm saying? Like a very thing, and like it can be, but when it comes to like art and creating and things like that, bro, there's a little bit more steps that go into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's something that for me, I always am transparent with people. Like, yeah, bro, anyone can do anything. That doesn't mean that like anyone's stuff is harder than anyone's. I think there's things that are way more difficult, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to like if you're a Navy SEAL or something like that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, bro, like there's a process to everything. And if you can stay down to learn that process, bro, you could be successful in anything. But it does take steps and it takes a lot of effort to make it look effortless. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, time too, you can't beat time. 10,000 hours and you'll be a master, but that's 10,000 hours. Like, you can't beat time, bro. That's really it, timing, bro.
That's real. Do you have shavers? Do you do shavers on the face?
No.
No.
Not on mine.
He said I can't go for that. What age did your dad say he wanted to retire from barbering? Or was that something that he was like, he says he's gonna do for a while?
Man, to be honest, I don't know, bro. I think he want to do it like forever. I know he wants to start a legacy. Shop with me, shop for his kids and him, but like I don't think he want to retire from it. Like he loves it, bro. Right? Yeah, he does. I definitely think my pops would be 98, still
Cutting?
doing bar page. Yeah,
That's respect though. Hey, that's respect though.
to show my pops. Me? Yeah, nah. 40 after 40.
After 40.
I think that's just crazy. Like I'm probably gonna always cut my own hair, and maybe not even that though. But like, yeah, I don't plan on just cutting forever. I'll have a hand in it, but I'm not. Yeah, not sure.
Do you want me to do clips?
What?
Clips like stoppers and stuff.
Stop it? Okay, bet. Okay, bet. Now we're trading, bro. This is the second half of the genuine conversations. Now I'm finna get the cut. Yeah, boy's finna see that boy Wealthy go in. You feel me? Bro, so did you have a setup at your mom's house?
Bro, yeah, I had a whole. I started in the living room.
Yeah.
Went kitchen. And
One
shit.
kitchen, yeah.
Once that was like, yeah, bro, we not doing it. So I ended up turning my barbershop into a room. And after that, I had got a chair. It was a little mat, so it wouldn't be dirty and stuff. But yeah, I did that ultimately too. I went to school, bro. Like,
That's far.
I slept in a room, shared a room with my brothers till I was probably about 16.
Oh shit.
After
Okay.
I got my own room, man,
Yeah.
straight barbershop. I didn't even really get to enjoy it, like having my own room. But
Yeah.
yeah, I had that till I was 18 and I moved out, bro. So like, yeah, it's been
Yeah. And you've been on your own since?
yeah.
Yeah. What was one of the biggest things transitioning, bro, when it came to like similar to what you asked me earlier, bro, like going from cutting up in the crib to okay, but now you're living on your own. Now you're handling everything. I remember I was talking to this younger cat. I was a little bit younger, but I was telling him like, bro, adulting is like when you realize that you gotta pay for your own toilet paper and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Shit, yeah.
the shit that you little shit that you don't even really think about. You know what I'm saying when you growing up. How was the transition though for you?
Transition was it was different, especially most of my friends like they in college still now or like not really going through that or don't know like how that feels. So it was different. It was humbling. It taught me a lot as far as, being mature, adulting, like it ain't nothing to play with.
Yeah.
It ain't no joke. And it could be hard, but I feel like I was ready for it out of anybody. But it is different. And a lot of people not going to understand it, especially when you do it at 17, 18, and all your friends like finna go to college, like parents paying for stuff. So it's different. It's humbling.
Yeah, it's different for sure.
Yeah. You're going to feel a little lonely like going through it, but somebody around is going through it with you and can.
And that's like the strength of numbers thing that I've preached on time and time again, bro. It's like for a while, bro, especially since I was young, when I started like my entrepreneurial journey, I didn't really have anyone that was my age that was an entrepreneur. It wasn't until I was like 18, 19 that I met people that were actually but young, my age, on some form of a path in the entrepreneurial field. But like, you be feeling crazy, bro. Like I felt crazy, bro, when I was young. Like,
you do low tape or you do C cups?
Yeah, low tape, like mid tape, and then C cups. You feel me? And then I'm keeping like majority of the bulk. Yeah, you see how you could pull this right here like this?
Okay, you like it like that?
And then like a disconnect type shit. Cause I do a blowout. I really need to cut the top a little bit, but that's some shit that you know what I'm saying. I can handle business on another day. I ain't gonna make you go crazy on it.
You gotta teach me some of that, man. I learned it in school, but like
shit work.
Yeah, I know how to do it, but I don't know how to master it, bro. And that's really what I was gonna ask you. Was like, how you like cutting black hair? Like you was doing that shit young. And
boys, y'all peep this. Y'all peep this texture. I don't know if it'll focus. Corey, see if you can get it to focus. Like click on it so it can focus. Y'all boys peep. Hold on, let me run it back.
See shit like that. I don't even.
Hold on. Let me. This was a cut I did like literally yesterday. Your boys peep. Peep the texture. And it's long, bro. Mind you, his hair is like at least 3 inches, 4 inches long. You get what I'm saying? And see how that weight travels. This is a big thing that I learned. Like, see, look. Peep. I got peep. This one's like crazy, bro. This dude came through. This is one of my day one clients. This is his fiance's little brother. And he like never gets cut like that. But peep. He gets like a modern mullet-esque look, but you see how it's like it's full. He didn't want to do a fade or anything like that. This is like the shortest he's ever gone because he normally goes like shoulder length. You feel me? But you see how I layered it, so none of the weight is sitting too heavy like here on the back, here or there. It kind of just flows all the way through, and then see like still kept hella length, but just thinned it out. You feel me? To where like you can see this portion. Hold on. You can see this portion right here, right? And this portion right here is literally like majority of this front right here. But I cut it off into 2 sections to where like vertically to where like here to here.
Okay.
You feel me? Is this first one, and here to here is the second one. You feel me? The second one though that's lower, I know that's my front bang. So I'm going lighter on some Clark Kent shit. So I'm coming thin and shears a little bit heavier. And that's why in the video, whenever you see me like twist it, you see how it's a little bit longer than majority of the stuff right here. You feel me? Probably like a 1/4 inch. But it's able to just sit there. Little shit like that, bro, is like I peeped way later on. And like see all this texturing?
Yeah.
Because this one, you see how there's everything to the right of the calic is coming this way. Everything to the left of the calic is coming this way, but we still have a modern mullet shape around. These are like, you've seen like the...
Is it because like how your hair is? Like that's what I understood. Like even though I didn't starting out, I'm cutting black hair. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I know I know how my hair looks like. Was that how it was for you, or like how was it?
For white people here?
Like yeah, was it easier because I have this type of hair? Like my thing starting out was like shit. I don't know what it's supposed to look like. I don't know what a little off the top is.
Yeah.
But with a brother like or a black thing, like I kind of know. Okay, well. If he trying to grow it out, he want freeforms. This is how much I would take if I had that. So that was my biggest thing. Or even styling, like shit, I don't know what it's supposed to look like.
Okay, yeah. So for me, when it came to white people hair, bro, like I knew from a consistency standpoint, it basically was like Hispanic people's hair, just a little bit thinner, right? Okay. And since the pigment's lighter, like meaning the color, since the color is gonna be like a lighter blonde or it's gonna be a lighter brown, there's not really too many white guys that have dark black hair. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I kind of would, from a structure standpoint, base the way that I would do the top and the parietal ridge in the back, especially if it was a mullet or any type of longer shear work look. I do it similar to like how I would do a Hispanic client. You feel me? Because the one thing that I found is like, and this is crazy, but like for me, white people and especially blondes were the hardest to cut for me. Because you can get lost from from and any barber, bro, clip this too. Any barber clip this from no guard to like a 2. It's almost the same exact color. You see what I'm saying? To where like I could go hit a section with an open lever, I could hit it with a half closed, I could hit it with a 1 closed, I could hit it with a 1.5 closed, and it's all gonna look almost the same. You get what I'm saying? And so for me, when I do detail work, sometimes I'd bring my half guard that I'm doing detail work with up on the fade, and I'd bring the fade up. You see what I'm saying? And that's a lot of things, like a big issue that I noticed with like white guys when it came to like, since I was younger, bro, I'd tell them straight up, like, hey, bro, whatever you didn't like from a past barber, tell me. Like, what upset you from a past cut? Or, like, and I think because I was younger, they didn't feel like they had to, like, appease the barber shop's reputation and this 35-year-old barber that, you know what I'm saying? Like, just cuts hair. You feel me? Like, this was also the homie. This was also someone that I went to school with, to where I'd tell him, gee, I didn't like how this, and this. And the biggest thing that people would say is, like, here and here. You feel me? It being too bulby, you know what I'm saying? Like, people wouldn't know around this parietal ridge how to take down the weight to where, if we're going back with the, okay, bet we're going back, but it's naturally falling and it's a middle part. You know what I'm saying? Or it's a chili bowl type look when people want a straight either blowout or people want like a pompadour or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I didn't really have clients that wanted like insanely high volume pompadours or crazy things like that. I had guys that would spike their hair, but majority of the cuts that I got from white guys, and kind of what's in style right now too, is like that cropped look. You know what I'm saying? Whether that be the taper and the fringed front, the distressed textured front, or whether that be the drop fade all around and the textured front. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really, with shears, bro, I spent a lot of time, especially with clients that were like, and this is where like, for me, it depends on like what you're trying to get out of barbering. Because since I was so young when I started cutting, bro, I'd stay in the shop late, bro. Because I'm getting off school at like 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So I'm staying in the shop till like 10, 11, 12. So anyone that was down to get cut at 11, bro, they weren't just trying to cut. They were trying to kick it. We're 16, 17 in the shop by ourselves. Like, it was low-key a vibe. You feel me? So like, I'd spend probably 45 minutes cutting bro's hair and doing the top of his hair. You feel me? Especially the shear work. And I take my time with it, bro. Take my time with it. Take my time with it. Because I was really trying to figure out the shears. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting the fade down, I'll be honest with you, bro. Like, I'll be honest. Black folk hair was easy for me, bro. It really, really was, bro. It really, really was. And I think because I started off cutting myself, bro. And, like, you'll peep, bro. My hair color's weird. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because it's like, it's blonde, but it also looks kind of brown, too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and so it get brown, but when
you see what I'm saying?
It's not weighted, it's blonde.
You see what I'm saying? And that's another thing, too, is like, I use water whenever I'm cutting shears, or whenever I'm using my shears and I'm cutting white folk. I use water, but not till the very, very end, bro. Like, I try to do as much as the shape as I can, clipper over comb, whatever, thinning shears, whatever I need without water. Because once I put that water in, exactly what you said, the color is going to turn a little bit and the overall, like, structure of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, white people's hair, whenever it dries out, it has, like, it's dry, you feel me? So it kind of stands straight out on its own. You know what I'm saying? Like, as opposed to when it's wet, it's going to fall back on itself, you know? But that was a mouthful, but you feel me?
Yeah, bro. I'll be thinking like, dang, yeah, come black hair is easy. I don't get how people, but they might not understand it, bro. Like, only thing about black hair is like, it takes more work to move it. White hair, like, or straight hair.
Yeah, you could do one stroke.
You could do one stroke, and yeah, it's all out of there. Like, it's not too much work to me.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
And what would be the best thing to take pictures on portrait mode?
So just do the normal portrait mode, you feel me? But go inside of the ring light.
Oh, that sounds right. Okay, gotcha.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And then click on it. Make sure that the camera's straight up, though. Yeah. And then click on it, you feel me? And then you can turn the brightness just down, just a tad bit, you feel me? And it'll make it look a little bit more like a spotlight effect.
Okay.
Yeah, you peek.
Yeah, that's fine.
Bro, what's the craziest barbershop story? You worked in a shop, right?
Yeah.
What's the craziest barbershop story you had, bro?
Barber shop?
Yes. Bro, because I got some ones for you, bro.
Oh.
We might go viral off this. I just had this idea. This is great.
Me? Shit. Females calling up to the shop. Yeah, Zay, he not there right now. He don't even working.
Oh, I'm dead.
That's one of them.
Yo.
But client-wise, yeah, picky clients or a client who a barber who gonna try to teach another barber like a lesson, and you don't see the point of like, why would you pay me if you know what you're doing? So yeah, that's heated discussion. A brother from like Israel or something like that. Yeah, it got to a bad point. Hands, firearms involved. That was in the shop. That was crazy. In the shop. Yes, that was wild, bro.
That is wild.
I couldn't keep cutting after that.
That's wild.
Like, yeah, bro, must be time to go, bro. But that, dang, I can't think off the top of my head. You go to.
Let me catch a different angle.
Yeah. Bro, it's like, especially with that shit just popping, bro. Like, once the algorithm shows you we rocking with you, bro, take advantage. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. You gotta keep it rolling, bro.
That's why I was like, why not do a little bit of the barber content with the stuff? You know what I'm saying? Because like the video already, I mean, shit, what we posted did decent. You know what I'm saying? Like on YouTube, I still gotta get it going on the shorts and funnel it. You feel me?
Okay.
Because you can drop a short and then put a hot link to where like when you're seeing the short, it'll show the channel, it'll show the little description, and then it'll show the hot link to where you can click it and it'll take you to the long form video. So I'm going to drop basically like 1 to 2 shorts a day. And this is game. You drop 1 to 2 shorts. You take the long form video. You put it in the Opus AI. It spits you out 45 reels. You schedule 1 to 2 a day. You put the hot link in it to the long form video. And when you grab, 500 to 1,000 views per short form video, you might get 5 to 50 people that go click on that long form video. You know what I'm saying? But just like that, in a month, you get... Instead of it just being that one time you post that long form video and you get that traction, that opportunity on the algorithm, you get every time that you post a short as an opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if the short goes viral, well, then the long clip's going to go viral as well.
Yeah.
Maybe not on the same magnitude because of people's attention span, but it will. You know what I'm saying? To a certain extent. But, nah, bro. My craziest barbershop story, I got 2, bro. So, one of them, bro... I was young into my barber career, bro. It's right around Christmas time. And shout out Danny, man. Danny baptized me like a couple of months ago. God bless him, bro. We got a whole bunch of things coming out, too, in this new year. Me and Danny, for the Lord, for the kingdom. I'm excited. But I'm cutting alongside Danny, right? I've been cutting hair for probably, like, maybe a year. I think we might be at a year mark at this point. And it's the winter. And, I don't know why exactly the candle was turned on. I don't know why bro put the candle on. I think someone had sprayed a bunch of perfume or something like that. And so Danny had this candle that would kind of cleanse the air or whatever he said. And he had it on. And I didn't realize when he had it on that he had moved it onto my station, right? I'm cutting this dude's hair and I'm chopping it up with him. And if you've gotten a cut with me before, like, if we chopping it up, we chopping it up. I'm not focused about what's going on around us. And this is like honestly a big teaching moment for me. But I'm cutting bro's hair and I get done with the cut and I take the cape off, you feel me? And I'm styling his hair and I'm standing in front of bro like this, you feel me? The candle's on my station behind me. I don't realize it because when I start the cut, Danny had the candle on his station. I guess he moved it over to mine. Bro, Zay. Tell me why I take the cape and I throw it on the candle. And I'm not looking at the candle, bro. So I'm still trying to detail bro's hair. This, that, the third in it, bro. Next thing I know, fucking Slim, the barber to the right of me, he smelt it, bro. He smelt it burning. He's like, bro, G, what you got going? He looks, bro, literally, like not big, but like a flame probably like the size of like 2 feet, 1.5 feet. You know what I'm saying? came up. Everyone starts hitting it with their water, bro. I go hands first, like grab the cape and I'm just like patting it out. If I got the clip, bro, I'm gonna put the clip right here so y'all can see. Bro, yes, bro, they flamed me. Like everyone after that cut went into the back office and was on the camera on the screen, filming. Oh, G with your goofy white ass, woo, flaming, bro. But yeah, I almost caught the shop on fire, bro. That was the time that 17-year-old G almost caught the shop on fire, bro. Yeah, and then after that, they were like. I didn't hear the end of it for probably like 6 months to a year, bro. They were like, no candles for G. No one give G no lighter. G, you not smoking, no nothing. Like, you feel me? Like, that's nothing. Crazy, no blacks, bro. No nothing. Like, yeah, bro.
That's before the instincts was blowing up.
Yeah, bro.
G was putting fire
that shit was bad, man. Corey. I'm like just not thinking about how bad that really was. If I would have burnt that shop down, then what, bro? Shit, hey, God did. On that, God did, because it could have been bad. But now, my second one. This one's crazy, bro. I'm not gonna say names because just for the sake of
the human shit.
You know what I'm saying? For the sake of confidentiality reasons, I just won't say anyone's name. But this is when I'm in barber college, okay? So I'm in barber college, and y'all know I started cutting hair at 16. So when I'm in barber college, I'm like 18, 19 at the time. I've been cutting for like 3-4 years. You feel me? At this point, or 2-3 years. At this point, I'm set clientele, you feel me? Like Danny was really a G because he let me cut my clients within barbershop hours or barber school hours. Yeah. And I got to not only make the money for those clients, you feel me, but I got to get those hours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so Danny just told me like, man, G, if you could look out for me and just with other barbers that are a lot newer into barbering, just help them out if they have any pointers or need any help or they ask a question, you know what I'm saying? Just do what you can. There's only one of me type things. Because this is when Danny just got the barber college off the ground. And I'm cutting up this dude. And he was a fellow classmate that was in the barber college with me. And I remember, I guess, 15, 20 minutes prior, he had got into it with one of the classmates because he was doing a cut on a client with that classmate's clippers. I guess that classmate was trying to sell him.
Touch the barber.
Nah, listen. Listen. That classmate was trying to sell clippers to this dude. You feel me? And so he was like, my homie was like, hey, bro, let me at least try them out for a cut and see how they work. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even on no bad intentions. He just genuinely wanted to see if they were good or not. And so, boom. Because that dude, he was new to the barber college, you feel me? But he was a good dude too, bro. No diss to either of them, bro. Both of them were good dudes. But this whole situation was just wild. And I guess they get into it, right? Because at some point, the dude that gave him the clippers comes over to the other guy while he's cutting the heads, and grabbed the clippers from his hand. And he's like, nah, bro, you need to do it like this. Like, trying to
teach him a lesson?
Yes, trying to teach him how to... Which, like, I don't know if he had good intentions with it or not, but the homie that was cutting the head was like, hey, bro, don't be grabbing the clippers from me. You feel me? Okay. And he's like, bro, they're my clippers anyway. I let you use them. You know what I'm saying? And, like, instantly put it over his head. But whatever. He went about his way. You know what I'm saying? I had came over and seen the interaction go down. I was like, bro, both y'all tripping. Like, y'all need to chill out. You know what I'm saying? Boom, I'm still chopping it up with bro. Bro tells me he needs a cut after we get done. I'm like, okay, bet. So I'm cutting bro's hair at this point. Okay. The dude comes up and charges bro up. And he's like, don't you ever do that in your life, cussing him out, all this stuff. Like, saying, oh, bro, I really could do a lot to you, all this crazy stuff. And I'm like, hey, bro, like, I don't care what y'all got going.
Let me get the cut done.
Let me do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on some, like, bro, if y'all wanna y'all go in the parking lot, whatever y'all gotta do. But when I'm cutting this dude's hair, let's at least keep the peace. You know what I'm saying? Because we 5 minutes from being done, bro. And then y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, we almost done, bro. Y'all can do what y'all gotta do after. Yeah. And we get done. And so then I go into the back where the little microwave is and, you know what I'm saying, where people would go and study the little back office. And bro comes up in there and he's like, man, I shouldn't have let him talk to me like that, bro. I really should do something to him. This, that, third. And I'm like, nah, bro. Like, bro, come on. We in barber college, bro. Like, it's not that serious. Like, last thing we need is a reputation that, like, we're the barber college where barbers are fighting each other. Ain't nobody gonna want to come get their haircut for the first time, you know? Because a lot of people that came to the barber college were people that saw the $5 haircuts, you know what I'm saying, publicized all around Denton. And we're like, bet, I'm going to do it that way. $5 haircut, bet. How bad can it be? And it was good. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these barbers that don't know how to cut at all are able to learn. And at the end of the cut, no matter how bad it is, Danny can fix it, bro. Danny was like that. Or one of us would fix it that was better. You know what I'm saying? And teach them how to do it better. But whatever the case may be, he storms out of the back. And he's like going towards the front. Mind you, at this point, I'm working at Carrollton, at the suite in Carrollton. So it's right around 3 o'clock. It's time for me to go. So I told bro, I'm like, hey, I'm finna dip, bro. Like, come outside with me real quick. Because I could tell he was still mad. And so we went to the parking lot, and I was like, hey, bro, just hop in your car and dip. Like, yeah, Danny might be upset, bro, but he's going to understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, last thing you need is y'all get into it over nothing. And he was like, okay, G, I got you. And so I pull off. I'm probably like 15 minutes down 35, bro. I'm maybe 10 minutes away from the shop. I get a phone call. Boom. It's Danny. G, what the F you let happen, bro? G, like, going in, mad. And I've never seen Danny like that. You know what I'm saying? Danny, man of God, bro. Danny, real calm dude. Like, that's what I love about Danny. It could be middle of war, bro, and Danny gonna be like, we got this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Danny just real calm dude. I can't lie to you, bro. Danny goes on to tell me that as soon as I left, bro went to his car, grabbed a wrench, like a big ass wrench, bro. Went up into the shop, and while bro was like turned around cleaning his clippers, hit him in the back of the head. Like, sucker, like, back of the head, bro. I swear to you, bro. Like, cracked his open instantly. Mind you, bro that he did it to was ex-military and like 220, like, hitting the gym every day. It didn't drop him, bro. Like, he hit him as hard as he could, bro, with that wrench. It didn't drop him. Supposedly, bro, like, went up against the wall, turned around, and, like, grabbed bro on some suplex shit and slammed him on the ground, you feel me? And then everyone grabbed bro. And it was BS because Danny had to expel both of them because both of them fought. You know what I'm saying? He retaliated, you feel me? But, like, to this day, my boy got a big scar, like, this big on the back of it. Like, he went to the hospital and everything, bro. Yeah, bro. And they eventually let my homeboy come back to the barber college because they, you know what I'm saying, he didn't start it. Obviously, it was a whole back and forth thing, but he didn't take it to that level. The other dude, bro, within a week, he moved to Louisiana and was gone. Because it was a back and forth outside the shop, but, like, we gonna actually do something. Because bro wasn't trying to go out like that. You're not gonna hit me in the back of the head with a wrench. You know what I'm saying? Like, but crazy. Like, the next day, there was still, like, stains on the floor from the blood. Ooh, like, shit. I'm telling you, like, yeah. And they told me, like, obviously, they wasn't showing none of the footage or anything like that. Shit gone. But, like, even bro told me, as hard as he could, bro, and didn't drop him. What was the first post that you did on social media? Because, do you remember it?
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
Check me out, boys. The first Wealthy Cutz.
I was on Snapchat thugging. This ain't.
Hey,
I got an Instagram with the old shit, but this is Snapchat.
And I ain't gonna lie, that's what I'd say, bro. If you're a new barber up and coming, bro, like, post on the Snap, bro. I remember back in the day. I don't care if they say Snap's dead or not. If you're young, you use Snapchat. I don't know why. You just send pictures. You're a kid. You feel me? I was posting the cuts 5, 6, 7, 8 times a day. You feel me? To where every day people were seeing all day long me post on Snapchat. To where eventually people were like, okay, I've seen 40 haircuts. Half of them were decent.
This is my homie.
Let's check it out. You feel me? Like,
this Android 2018. My homie Marcus RIP died and shit.
Damn.
But yeah,
not for real.
I don't know if he was capping or not. Probably was. Yeah, it's straight.
Was it?
Shit, Android quality, Metro PCS.
Yo,
like, that's the first one.
Yo, peep. And then we gonna put his most recent cut right here. You feel me?
Come on, that's dedicated. Niggas ain't gonna show you this shit. Niggas ain't gonna show you a nigga bleeding.
Yo,
homie Davion, they not gonna show you that.
It's real though.
Most recent cut.
And just start. You feel me? That's. I got a YouTube video that actually is dropping in a few days. Y'all will see this video probably before you see that one.
Fast forward this. I chopped his dreads off.
Yeah, y'all
This in the suite, man.
Sure.
Decent, bro. And time. I'm a lot faster now.
Nah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. But nah, I got a video coming out soon that literally is about just taking that first step. That, like, first step mentality is so real, you know? Like, it's not about knowing exactly how to get to your goal and your overall destination.
You mean you do little clips?
Just keep rolling. You can move. Get a little bit closer. Come side profile. Yeah. 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 Like, you can get content on your own by any means. You know what I'm saying? But like,
It's not the same.
there is certain stuff that, like, you know, when you have someone that can film, it's a blessing. You know, because like the biggest thing too is like, I've had the blessing of being able to cut up a lot of people that do very well off of YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And one of my boys in particular, like, their channel is like right at 1 million subs. And it's crazy, bro, because like the whole reason that their channel started going stupid, in my opinion, and honestly the opinion of a lot of people, was because the cameraman, who's my boy, I've been cutting his hair for like 7 years. He's best friends with the dude whose channel it is. You feel me?
Mm.
They do like fishing content, nature, like they'll go to the middle of some random island and survive on the island for a week. You know what I'm saying? Like, and film the whole thing with GoPros and shit. Or they'll go to the Amazon and they'll pay the tribes to fish on their waters and catch world record fish. Like, it's just, the shit that they do is crazy. You feel me? But like, the relationship that the cameraman has with the main character of the channel, it helps the audience feel like they're there too. You feel me? Because it's like, very, very seldom do you see someone on YouTube who's making the content really interact with their cameraman. You feel me?
Yeah.
And so then it makes you think like, okay, well then when they were, if I were in their face, would they be, you know, interacting with me, or would they, you know what I'm saying, treat me as just whatever? I feel like whenever the relationship is like what it is between them, like the audience and the people that are consuming the content, they already can judge bro's character in terms of the main character and see that, like, damn, if I was there, bro would probably chop it up with me, make jokes with me too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it adds to a more like personal feel. You feel me?
That's what it's about, being personable, man.
Yeah. Which was game. Because I asked bro, they had just hired a new dude, and it was a dude that's been watching their content since he was 11, bro. He's 18 now. So 7 years of watching them on YouTube. Because they've been on YouTube for like 10 years. And he said, he was like, that's exactly why I kept watching, is because I seen the way he interacted with the cameraman, and I could tell that, like, nah, he's a real genuine dude.
Supposed to record that. I was supposed to video shoot that one. I think I was busy that day as well.
Yeah, this was the homie that was.
That was my first card, but yeah, Wealthy Cutz, man.
I ain't gonna lie, that's really why I got.
Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. Yes, sir, boys. Another episode of Genuine Conversations. I told y'all I had a part 2, right, Zay?
Yeah, we did it. He came through. We did it, man. Come on, that's what y'all wanted.
So y'all boys, like, comment, subscribe. Drop in the comment section what you want to see next. You feel me? I think we should do like a tour of like Wealthy Studio. You know what I'm saying? Maybe do a tour of the Genuine Suite. You feel me? And then we got to Give Back coming for this Christmas. You feel me? We are very near and dear to the holiday season, right? I hope you guys have a loved one near you, right? I hope y'all stay warm, most definitely. And above all things, stay genuine. Let's get it.